Today, I wanted to go ahead and share with you my story on how I met Atomy, how it changed my life, how it's changing my life, how I saw Atomy's values. You ready? Let's go! The effect of this difficult time has put dramatic transformation on our society and economy as many people are struggling to keep up with the changes that are happening at the moment. And with the COVID-19 pandemic disrupting our daily lives, this pandemic has brought us a new on-tech revolution. You've heard about this, right? Where we have been adjusting to this new normal with digital platforms such as Zoom app, just like how we're able to communicate right now, to make up for face-to-face interactions. With the hyper-connected society, we can clearly see that some of the elements of this digital services are here to stay as the pandemic crisis stretches on. So, Atomians, are you ready for the new normal? The world is becoming more and more digital, right? You're all experiencing this already. This is the big business of the future. We cannot avoid this anymore. And these changes are expected to encompass every aspect of our lives and generate paradigm shift. As we put our focus on the economy, current recession and economic downturns have brought a snowstorm of job losses, reaching up to almost 15% of unemployment, which nearly 10 million lost their jobs due to the COVID-19 crisis. The crisis has continued to have a significant impact on the labor market in the United States and throughout the whole world. From a cashier to franchise owner to travel agency to dentist, you name it. These are just a few of the occupations that are declining, who are also at risk of losing their jobs if they haven't lost it yet. Some of you Atomians might fall under this category as well. This means, in reality, many people are struggling at the moment. Being part of the millennials, I was especially sympathetic towards that specific generation as they may be the group hit hardest by the economic turmoil of the pandemic. According to the Pew Research Center, 35% of Americans between ages 18 and 34, someone in their household or themselves have lost their job. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics also indicates that millennials are facing longer stretches of joblessness from those who are unemployed. Could you believe that? Thinking about this, I'm very blessed to be in a position where I do not need to worry about waking up in the morning, wondering if I will be the person today to get laid off or have trouble falling asleep through the night, worrying about all the bills that are to be paid. Can you believe that I'm only 27 years old who is walking on the path of financial security? Yes. Can you believe that a millennial will finish retirement by her mid 30s? I can firmly say that I haven't had a single doubt about how my future will unfold ever since I found out about Atomy 4 years ago, which it only took one of Atomy's products to start a new chapter in my life towards success. So I can proudly say that I am not afraid because Atomy is visionary. Atomy is the future. Could you repeat that with me? Atomy is the future. Yes, this is what I want to share with you today. I believe there is timing for everything. In 2016, I believe God put Atomy into my life at that certain time as I needed to improve my skin. Many people are already familiar with my acne crisis, and you've seen my photos before. But I'm sincerely grateful for Atomy's Hemohim also, as it healed my anxiety attack and other health issues that I had to deal with. Long story short, I simply loved using the products, but actually didn't have an interest right away with Atomy's business, to be honest, since I was raised in a family where higher education was the answer to escape the financial barrier. I remember I put my focus on finishing up my graphic design major. However, the change in heart led to action. These are my photos when I first attended my Success Academy in LA. And on the left hand side, you can see my mom and I when we took a photo together during that time. Don't we look great together? We look so happy, right? We're so happy to be there. And she's actually the one who invited me to our Success Academy. And I just followed along. And during that time, I watched a very special video. I watched Chairman Hangil Park's Balanced Life and Life Scenario, in which he was talking about a life that I never imagined. To live well, to love, to learn, and to contribute. He said Atomy will rewrite the history of network marketing as it promised customer success. I said, what kind of company is this? And during that time, I remember how I was so touched by his words. I was really thankful, and I'm still thankful for him because he provided us a tool, the right tool to live a life with freedom. Right at that moment, it hit me hard that attending top economic college or holding a high paid occupation aren't the answer to financial bondage because any jobs are not guaranteed anymore, especially with the pandemic right now, in the midst of rising AI generation. Because I was so immersed in my narrow minded thoughts, I did not realize how fast the world was changing until I met Atomy. When we don't open our hearts to the changing world we live in, we're not able to progress and grow. I realized I hadn't had the right tool because I was always trying to look for success in the norm of normality. As I lived my normal life doing the same thing over and over again while trying to find success, it taught me a great lesson. Allow me to say that success is not normal. It is unusual and, in fact, insane. Understand when I say you have to be insane to be successful. Charles Darwin quoted, "It is not the strongest or the most intelligent who will survive, but those who can best manage change." The law of evolution is that the strongest survives. We have to continue to be adaptive to change to enhance self-development. And that is what we need to learn how to do right now. Normal isn't what we couldn't go back to anymore, nor coronavirus will disappear. Even if the pandemic ends, we will continue to have different kinds of unavoidable outbreaks in the future. So what can we do? What can we do right now? We have to change. We have to decide for ourselves to change. As the world transitions into a hyperconnectivity, more things are now connected to the internet with a large trend in computer networking, which encompasses person to machine, and machine to machine communication. And we're actually all involved in this already, right? The role of this hyperconnected society will be expanding in our lives ever so greatly, meaning that more things are connected to the internet with larger amounts of data generated and processed. Our great chairman Hangil Park has stated this. We are involved in a hyperconnected society in which we will not be able to survive without connectivity. It is essential to obtain a tool where we have a system to encompass connectivity. Atomy is the top-notch company that provides a system to connect the whole world. Isn't this incredible? Isn't it incredible that Atomy holds a network system where it extends its resources worldwide to provide connectivity? This connectivity is performed by the well-known business model that we all are aware of. We hear this all the time, especially at this time. What is it? Platform. Yes. This concept is what attracted me to start this business in the first place because Atomy fits right into the fourth industrial revolution with its online shopping mall. That includes what kind of products, Atomians? You all know, right? You're already using them. Skincare products, health supplements, personal items such as shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, etc. All these daily necessities at such an affordable price. And we say this concept all the time, right? Absolute quality, absolute price. We say it so proudly. Platform, what it really does is it harnesses and creates large networks of users and resources that can be accessed, right? Platform model does not own the means of production, but rather it creates and facilitates the means of connection. That's what it does. It's a business model, okay? It's not just a piece of technology. A lot of people make the mistake of conflating a platform with a mobile app or a website. But a platform isn't just a piece of software, it's a business model that creates a value by bringing together consumers and producers. Business value increasingly is generated through platforms. In that, today's fastest growing and most highly valued companies include companies like what? We all know this: Airbnb, Uber, Amazon, Alibaba. These are really famous, right? They create the value between producers and consumers. Or another type of platform could involve formations of social relationships, social platforms, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, etc. Right? They support the engagement among people with common interest. So, all in all, these are all platforms. But I want to ask you this. When you use these platforms, do they become yours? Do you gain any benefit? The answer is obvious, right? No. The reason why we can call Atomy going beyond post-platform is because it is taking a step further to achieve income creation for all those who not only utilize, but own the platform for free as consumers. Can you believe that? So this means not only you gain the benefit of saving money by using this absolute quality and absolute price products. When you become a member, you see your name at the top when you go to our Atomy's website. You own your own platform of Atomy website. You become the hub. Because there are no hidden fees and no obligations, someone like me, someone like you can be part of this platform. A business with zero risk. While I benefit as a consumer from using the products, but also as I share these products to my family and friends, as I invite them to my platform, to Atomy's website, then what happens? Then they also gain their own platform themselves as well, as they become their own hubs, each and every one of them. They will also gain the same benefit as they introduce others to Atomy's online shopping mall, which is the perfect example of connectivity. Do you agree? Yes or no? Do you agree or not? The way Atomy is structured is beyond expectations, as all consumers own their own platform and gain the benefit of income creation. I mean, that's not enough. Atomy has a balanced distribution where it gives equal opportunity for every one of us, no matter what background we come from, what ethnicity, or any circumstances that we come from, because it simply doesn't matter to succeed here. Majority of the people think it's over, that there's no way they'll be able to reach to the top. When I talk to some people, they say, "Oh, Julie, I don't stand a chance. Oh, Julie, no way. How can I succeed? If there are already so many people who started this Atomy business, who already joined Atomy. Oh, there's no chance for me. There are already too many people who already succeeded." But did you know in Atomy there's a max limit, where there's a ceiling, a cap, where everyone can reach to the top with a $50,000 per month limit, no matter when they started? But as of now, because there are few Imperial Masters, they're earning more than $50,000 if you didn't know. And for us as well, when we reach to the top, we'll probably earn more than that. But there's a cap. The point is that even though our ID numbers are all different, no matter when we started, we're all technically number one. Someone who will join Atomy 10 years from now, they'll be number one business member. And above all that, Atomy creates residual income. What's residual income, Atomians? Answer me, come on. For me, this is my ultimate goal. Atomy creates residual income for financial freedom, right? So residual income means you're earning income while you eat, sleep, while you brush your teeth, while you travel, while you're sick in bed. You don't have to be present or intricately involved for income. As soon as I saw what Atomy can do for my life, I went crazy for Atomy. In fact, you can say that I was a bit insane. Because, I mean, how can you not be insane? I believe that Atomy wasn't some ordinary brand, but if you were to look further in depth of this Atomy's concept, you would realize that it consists of different people coming together from all over the world to create an impact in each other's lives to change the world for a better living. So, what did I do? I came back home during my break of sophomore year of college and never went back. Instead, I sat down at home, made a list of friends to call from college and out of state. From that moment till now, I reminded myself to keep up with the 10,000 hours rule mentioned by Dr. Sangya Lee in order to drive my passion towards action. From the moment I woke up, I went out with Atomy shopping bag full of products and brochures and visited nearby markets, hair salons, and various businesses. I basically lived in my car, driving from here to there for hours around the city, out of states, ate my lunch while I headed to my next appointment. Rainy or snowy days, it didn't stop me from going out, talking about Atomy. When I came back home at night, I was attached to my phone nonstop. I was pretty much glued to it, believe it or not, talking to my consumers and business members day and night. My body was tired, but I very much enjoyed what I was doing. You know why? Because I was always looking at the bigger picture. With that, I have reached to a point where I am today. You know, the new normal has also put a change on many parts of the business world. So the way we have been doing our Atomy business also has to change to thrive within the new normal. Therefore, I myself have been approaching consumers and business partners differently than how I was before the pandemic. With that, my Atomy business actually has been thriving at a faster pace with the strategy that I have been working on to replace outbound marketing with inbound marketing. Some of you might be saying, "What are you talking about, Julie?" Right? So, when we say outbound marketing, it means holding on to traditional method for consumers to discover new products such as cold calling, banners, flyers, and meeting them face to face. But because consumers have so much knowledge about various contents due to digitalization advancement, we have to utilize the technology to spread the word about Atomy as well. And especially at this time with COVID-19, we really have to utilize the inbound marketing where it focuses on digital marketing to draw those consumers who are actually looking for Atomy products. It's like a magnet where it draws the interest towards genuine consumers who are truly, really interested in trying out Atomy's products. So for me, I've been using the social media platforms such as YouTube. I've been uploading videos on a weekly basis on my channel called Atomy Julie. You can go check it out if you like. To introduce products and also to introduce various product content and business as well. And also on Facebook and Instagram, where I have been uploading on a daily basis to really educate and interact with prospects to create a value of Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price products. So, for example, I've been uploading different photos and different posts about what I've been enjoy using or giving tips on skincare regimen or connecting with those who suffer with acne and so on. And with consistency, I've actually gotten replies and questions about how they can purchase certain products, or even gotten a handful of recruitments from different parts of the world as I connect with various nationalities who love K-pop and Korean beauty products. I've also been on TikTok, and this is something new for me as well, to do some informal short videos to show how to use certain products, in addition to sharing testimonies about them. TikTok is also on the rise as of now, as people are sharing short video contents worldwide, in which we can utilize this to communicate and attract interest to those who are actually looking for daily necessity products at an affordable price. And on top of that, I've been having many, 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 many Zoom meetings every single day, pretty much, to connect with my consumers and business partners as well throughout the whole world. You know, I've actually found this more convenient because I don't have to be physically there, don't have to physically go out of the country to meet my global members. This is so convenient as I can have Zoom meetings whenever with my consumers and my business partners wherever they are, whether they are in the United States, Korea, Russia, Indonesia, Singapore, Mexico, and so on. COVID-19 lockdown forced many people to stay home, which increased the time watching YouTube videos, social media, blogging, and video calls as well. Inbound marketing has become really convenient to share with those who are searching for online shopping mall like Atomy. This really encouraged my existing consumers to use more products to become automatic consumers. Because you know why? They actually have to learn how to go on to our Atomy website to order products. And it's so simple, so easy to do that. This strategy is becoming more favorable as we are replacing outbound marketing with inbound marketing. This does not mean that it's easy. There has to be time investment. I spent many hours, day and night, at least 4 to 5 hours in one sitting, trying to share information and testimonies about Atomy products, business, vision, and even the culture through digital platforms. And it doesn't have to be fancy in visualization or in depth with your explanation about products. But what is it about? It's about consistency. Yes, please repeat that with me. Consistency. Whether it's getting on social media, blogging, or creating a video content, you have to build trust. You have to build credibility to the prospects. The goal here is to earn trust from them, to have them fall in love with our Atomy's products and business, just like how we are. Okay, this is one of the few main strategies that I have been keeping up with to gain genuine consumers, along with constant follow ups. So don't forget about that, okay? Don't forget about follow ups and counseling as well. And I do this on a daily basis and some on weekly basis without meeting on contact, but through Zoom, through video conferencing. Also, I want you to remember this. In order to be the best, you have to learn from the best. I also cannot emphasize enough how important it is to stick to Atomy's success system to motivate ourselves to push forward, but also to be visionary towards those people that we introduce Atomy. I've been hearing from some people, oh my gosh, Julie, what are we going to do? I don't know. I don't have any place to learn Atomy anymore. Or, oh my gosh, where am I going to invite my friends and family? We can't go to the hotel anymore for one-day seminars. What are we going to do? What am I going to do? It's all gone. I mean, I've been hearing from some people that our system is gone due to the pandemic since we cannot meet face to face at the hotel for our seminar events. But the truth is, the system was never gone. What are you talking about? The system was never gone. It's just that our system has turned into a different format. Despite the pandemic, our company provides us with an online Zoom seminar, online one-day seminar. We just had our wonderful online Success Academy. We have global seminars and so on. We can all participate. So please don't miss out on those. The system is where we can learn from the best, from those leaders that already walk the path of success. And these are the places where we can refuel our passion. And for one of our seminars, our chairman, Hangil Park, stated this. And I know that this is in Korean, but I really wanted to share this with you. He stated that he will be on the front line with us. He'll be on the lifeline to make Atomy a legendary company where it turns the adversity into an opportunity. Where it turns the adversity into an opportunity to rise above the water with courage. Oh my goodness. As he has promised, he was already planning everything out. As you heard, that Atomy is involving XR reality to further enhance our business expansion. XR reality, extended reality. Can you believe that? And we're preparing a personal online platform with our Atomy's online shopping mall. This is what Atomy is about. Atomy is always one step ahead of the game before the world shifts into a change. This is what you're in it for, Atomians. I really want you to know this. All in all, I believe that there is no secret recipe to succeed here. What I truly gain from this so called human to human business is that when I truly wish for my consumer's success, my partner's success, instead of focusing on mine, Atomy business will grow with much speed. Our chairman, Hangil Park, states this all the time. He says, wish for your partner's success before yours. But the thing is, this phrase didn't really affect me. I'm an imperfect human being, so I couldn't really understand. I kept wondering, how can I succeed if I have to worry about others' success before mine? But as I'm progressing further into this business, this statement hits me hard every single time. When love comes before everything, everything will fall into place. When we embrace our partner's differences, when we sincerely serve them, our success will come when we aren't expecting. When we are grateful, grateful for our partners and our sponsors, grateful for everything, that's when success naturally happens. I really want you to remember that. Before I end, I want to share with you the 5 P's that I have been committing to drive my actions toward my ultimate goal, and I hope and pray that it helps you as well. Number 1, patience. Patience. In the Far East, they have something called Chinese bamboo tree. Have you heard of Chinese bamboo tree? Do you know how long it takes to grow? Chinese bamboo tree takes 5 years to grow. For Chinese bamboo to grow, we have to water and nurture and fertilize the ground every single day. And it doesn't break through the ground until the 5th year. But once it breaks through the ground within 5 weeks, do you know how tall it grows? 90 feet tall. Okay, here's a pop quiz. Does it grow 90 feet tall in just 5 weeks? Think about that for a moment. The answer is obvious. No. It grows 90 feet tall in 5 years. But the thing is, while we nurture and water this bamboo tree, it's been growing underground. But we can't see the growth until the 5th year. Within those 5 weeks, we're able to see the growth above ground. At any time, a person stopped watering and nurturing and fertilizing that tree, that bamboo tree would have died. But during the process of its growth, we can imagine people thinking and asking, why is it not showing any result? Why is it not growing, even when I'm watering and nurturing it? This is just like how we are with our dreams. We're not able to see instant results. And I want to ask you this. How long have you been working on your dreams, Atomians? Some people stop so quickly because they don't see instant results. And it doesn't happen quickly. We all know that. So why are you stopping? We have to keep watering our dream. We have to keep working on our dreams. When you work on your dreams with patience and diligence, someone said the harder the better, the sweeter the victory. Most people want easy come and easy go, but we must embrace the hardships that may come. I promise you that they will come in this business, as we all know nothing comes easy. We have to have faith in Atomy. Have faith in Atomy. We have to believe in ourselves to hang in there. And this faith gives us patience, which will make us realize that this is not going to happen as quickly as we wanted it to be. Number 2, persistence. Opposition comes in all things. Sacrifice,